guys, Paladin Torque here. It is July 14th, 2025, and I'm making some progress on Deathclaw. So, 2 more layers on the orange, using, I believe it's Mournfang Brown on the actual feathers themselves. I do need some more of that, and then I obviously need to clean up the areas around the beak once I go get the beak as good as possible. The rest of the orange I'm feeling a lot better on. Just maybe one more thin coat, but that's about it. It's looking pretty good already. Once I get the orange parts good, and clean up the areas around there, clean up the metal parts, I think I'll get some black, take care of the talons, take care of the tiger strips on the back, and then get any sort of other parts painted, any sort of other fabric painted. Obviously the eye will get painted, and obviously I took care of the armor already, or as I said, but then I'll also go and paint the little rock he's standing on. And that should do it for him. And Franz, I did already, let's try to reach for him, I did get that blue spot taken care of. I might touch up him a bit more, but for what it's worth, I think he's good as is right now. But that should do that. I'm excited. It's looking pretty good. Once he's done, 2 big centerpiece models for armies will be taken care of, and I can get started on something else. So we'll see what comes from that. I've gotten some gold painted. I have painted the black and then try to dry brush some yellow onto the talons, the talon areas. Got red, got some areas with brown painted, and again with the gold, and I've got the tiger strips painted. So really it's all that's left is just trying to clean up just a bit more, paint the rock over here gray, and then maybe try to get the eyes, and maybe if I can get the inside of the mouth. It's going to be a little difficult. I might say screw that. But this is looking pretty good. Deathclaw is on. Oh, and then I want to go and paint this little wreath, laurels, I think is how it's pronounced, green. So there's that. But Deathclaw, pretty much done. I'm happy. July 16th, 2025. Carl Franz on Deathclaw is done, and he's glued to his base. Oh boy, I am happy. I think he looks great. I think I did a good job, or good enough job for me. Freehanding the tiger stripes, trying to get everything painted to look kind of nice. Carl Franz himself. I'm sure there's always better stuff one could do, but from 3 feet away, the tabletop standard, I think he looks pretty good. I am happy. Obviously, he won't be able to be Carl Franz when I play the old world, but I do not care. If I ever want to play like 8th edition or other editions with him, I can. Oh, he's so cool. I really like him. Dragons and griffins are my favorite fantasy creatures. Dragons #1, griffins #2. So I am very, very happy that I have them. So up next, not much, like it's Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, but up next, yes, I will be working on the steam tank. Don't know if I'll get it done this week, but I'll be working on it. July 17th, 2025. The steam tank is done, or at least good enough for me. So I made the commander Nolan, but I think the blue and red is it Reichland? I think it's Reichland. Either way, it's whatever. I don't care. With my Empire army, I'm going to be just doing as many different colors as possible, just because I think it would be cool. Lawns connected and all that stuff. So no, I like it. We'll do it that way. But no, I'm happy. We're just gonna go and go with this. After this, I don't think I'm gonna go and work on the Empire stuff or the High Elves just yet. I do have some Empire stuff coming, but I think the next step would be just to get the beastmen being worked on. Or, it just depends. I kind of want to get the beastmen done, but I could also get done with more of the Chinese dudes. That's gonna be, I'll determine that sometime tonight. Either way, we'll go with that. Okay, I've worked on some beastmen. Started doing some brown skin. Obviously, need to do some more layers of the skin on each of these, and then obviously do touch up the brown for the legs and the fur. So I touch up the brown for legs and fur. Obviously, work on horns, weapons, armor, banners, all this stuff, and then I do have, I think, my 2. War Gore and then the BSB should be fine. The Bray Shamans, they need to be finished, but I mean, going well so far. So, yep, that's what I'll be working on next. I'll worry about you later. So yeah. Alright, July 19th, 2025, and I've basically gotten some of the brown on these guys. Then you go redo it, but then obviously the flesh on the Bestigors, the Gores, and the Ungores. So that's what's been going on right now. I think I've gotten enough coats on the flesh. I can start working on the fur and the horns, and then any sort of armor, clothing, anything like that, as well as the banners and the weapons. I am thinking, don't know if I'll do this actually or not, but I'm thinking I'll want to get more of these things. Basically paint each unit with a different color. So like maybe one unit of like Bestigors will be, I don't know, corn themed, and then I'll have some, I don't know, Centaurs as Slanesh themed, some like Ungor Raiders or something like that as Tzeentch themed, and then like regular Gores as Nurgle themed or something like that, with like maybe with some of the cloth as well as the banners and stuff like that. I think that would be a cool idea. We'll worry about that when we come to that. But there's one other thing I've been doing, most I've been doing today, that I'm going to go show you right now. Alright, not in the best places right now, and I still need to work on it, but I've been making some cardboard terrain for my games. I figured this would be a cool way to make some cheap terrain, because I am waiting to get some that I've ordered on Kickstarter, but in the meantime I have at least something. They'll only give like partial cover, they'll provide only partial cover, but it's fine, it works, does what I want it to do, and it's something. So obviously what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and get some sand and other stuff onto here for like rubble, then prime this all like a gray, and then try to maybe do a little bit of highlighting or something like that just to make it look more worn out. But that's this stuff. Anyway, what's up next after I get done with these 3 units, which that is my main goal, get these 3 units done. After that, I don't know. Admittedly, I'm trying to think. I've mentioned some other options. Work on those tanks for Legions Imperialis. Work on the Chinese infantry. That's an option too. But there's some other stuff. I will think of what I need to do next, and I will go take care of that. But one thing at a time, and I've already kind of started 2 things. So terrain and these 3 units. That's my main goal right now. Then we can go and get working on something else. I'm thinking of Legion Imperialis as the next step, but we will see. So, that should be it for not just today, but this week. Thank you very much for watching. If you have watched up until now, greatly appreciate it, and I will see you next time. Bye.